Alright, so what's going on YouTube? Today we are going to dive a little bit deeper into the Dragon Ball Age 1000 trailer. I'm just gonna, talk about some things that me and my friends have seen in the trailer and what we expect from the game. This could also lead to some, speculations on Xenoverse. We have some of those too. It could be a Xenoverse 3, just not, out there yet. It also has a secret name, Project 1000 or Age 1000. So we're gonna break down a little bit of some things that we've seen in the trailer, and then once we get into that, we're gonna end the video and probably get on to the next thing, which is probably gonna be we're having a talk about the anime coming back as well. So just stay tuned for that, and let's get right into the video. All right, so we're started. First things first, I want to take a minute to take a look at this like beginning part of this whole thing,
Right.
and it's showing a lot of multiple things here. I got fighters, Kakarot.
I see Raging Blast 2 in the top right.
Yeah, it's kind of looking crazy. I got Android 17 fighters, more Ultimate Tenkaichi. That's another Xenoverse. More Raging Blast. More Tenkaichi. I'm seeing a lot of multiple games
I
here
wonder if they got Burst Limit too.
that are similar to customized creation. And just off this alone, specifically because we don't know who this character is, I'm automatically just assuming that this is a CAC. Simply because
Everybody is, to be honest with you, bro.
yeah,
It's just a character we've never seen before.
and we all know that just off this, we probably could assume that this is a literal CAC. Not to only forget that, I mean, we do have the Xenoverse customized created character that we always known, the blue-haired guy. But right now we have a new character, and they're using a lot of Cedric also pointed out yesterday that they're using a lot of Xenoverse fonts for this trailer right here specifically. And he's just going into this little training room, which honestly I couldn't really tell you, but for some reason, I feel like that first like dash that he does is somewhat similar to the Saiyan dash in Xenoverse 2.
No bull, you not wrong. No bull. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even notice that, bro. And I'm not gonna hold you. What's stressing me out more about this entire trailer is just the fact that why is this like the dude that steps forward to him after like the training simulation is over, bro? I can't really tell if that's Goku's shoe or not. Like it kind of like it resembles some type of Earthling type of like footwear.
Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to also get at is like this trailer is showing a lot of mischievous things with this, because even when he's fighting this bot, like that is a female bot right there. I don't know why it's so buff though, but it's a female bot. This person, I genuinely couldn't tell you whose foot this is.
What is that sign though? Like, 'cause I know like it
which
got
one?
most of the stuff it says like cap. Most of the stuff that has capsule core, right? But when you go to like the part where his back, it has an abbreviation that we've never seen before either.
Yeah,
Like it
GS.
might have to do with like yeah. Or
Honestly,
it'd be crazy if it actually said GP. If it would have had something like that, then we can honestly be like put it to like Galactic Patrol.
I really want to I want to hop into Xenoverse 2 and take a look around to see if that symbol is anywhere. Overall, I mean, it could just be a clothing design for Akira Toriyama.
I
Knowing
think it's
him,
new. I don't think you'll see that in Xenoverse 2, to be honest with you.
yeah, I feel like it could be a clothing design, or if it is something, we're probably getting a new name and it's not going to be Galactic Patrol anymore. But
Yeah. Plus, on top of that, like, if I remember on the stream, did they not say something dealing with patrol?
yeah, they did.
Or was that oh that might
They
have been,
mentioned
like,
a lot of stuff that links to this being about Xenoverse or a different brand new game. Not to mention,
yeah.
we get this little cutscene of what I was talking about before. They're showing a bunch of different characters that are not linked at all in the slightest. They show
I've seen Gohan.
Yeah, I've seen Gohan, I've seen Vegeta, I've seen Frieza, I've seen Cell, I've seen Broly, I've seen Kid Buu, and I've also seen Piccolo. So they're showing a lot of stuff that they're showing a lot of stuff that is not usually shown in the Xenoverse lineup. Now, they do show a lot of different races in the trailer, in the previous trailers of Xenoverse. So I'm thinking like that one specific part where he goes in depth into the eye and goes in to see Goku, and Goku makes him, go Super Saiyan and all that. I'm thinking that's him choosing his race that he wants to be as. So that's another thing I want to emphasize. So that could be a part of the Xenoverse 3's prediction. And then another thing I'm thinking that it's probably her. That's that foot that appears at the end of the simulation. I don't think it's her though, because it looks kind of male-ish. Like you could tell like through the fit alone, like it kind of looks like a male outfit. So I don't know if it could be Goku. It could be a future Goku that we haven't seen before. Because they did mention they did mention that that this is also in the future. Now, even in certain shit, when Goku is seen in different games, he always has a new outfit. So it could be Goku.
Could be. I was gonna say, with that, remember, okay, so point in case, right? It showed the foot there, right? Like he stepped in after the training room is over, like when you see it right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
When after this happens, it goes into the eye, and like you said, it shows all the different major people in Dragon Ball, Frieza, Gohan, Goku, all I'm gonna say, but like Beerus, all that stuff. And at the end though, what if it kind of does confirm that that was Goku that stepped in there? Because like if his eye, looking into his eye, looking back out, like
it could be a third person type of view.
Yeah, like he saw Goku, it went into his eyes, showing all these other different characters, and it ended off with Goku, and then him turning Super Saiyan. Also, we do know Goku, like anybody that knows Dragon Ball knows Goku. He likes to train, he likes to spar. So what if this is just a CAC? They're in the training room, and then Goku pops in wanting to to spar and train.
That is a pretty good prediction right there. I'm not gonna lie, I could definitely see that. That was a good speculation on the third person point of view as well, because that I would have never guessed that, to be honest. But based off of, you know what? That does make a lot of sense though, because whenever you're training to get Super Saiyan in the game, don't you have to fight Goku and?
Oh yeah. It was a proficiency thing.
Yeah,
before you had to do a whole bunch of missions with your partner, and then at the very end you fight them. You had to go towards where they usually are located on the map, and then fight them.
Yep.
And then you will earn the transformation.
So this is where another thing could link to another thing, which is like this guy. You see, he's going into setting up the training, doing the quest. Boom. He starts the training.
He got enough points.
And this is where he's at his last mission possibly. So then, boom, he's like, okay, let me get this out the way. Boom, goes in to fight them. All this craziness. Gets to the end, and we see Goku walk in the room. Hence the fact of why we see Goku at the end, because you pointed out that it could be a third-person point of view. Not to mention, this person is wearing a lot of blue stuff for his fit right here. So he's wearing a blue wraparound band, which Goku is arguably known for. He's wearing a blue band.
Like wear that shoe.
Yeah, the shoe is kind of fucking with me.
But bro, you know how Krillin's shoot like the bottom, like the black part of the shoe is. That's what it kind of looks like to me. Like it looks like that gi. Like that type of gi, but it looks like that most definitely is Turtle Hermit gi. That cannot be Like at least like for the pants leg, that cannot be anything else other than Turtle Hermit. That has to be.
Yeah, most definitely. I highly agree with that. So I
And
feel like
there's only a select few of people that have it, which is Yamcha, Krillin. That's it.
And
Yamcha,
Goku.
Krillin, Goku.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Gohan too.
Oh
Imagine
yeah.
if it was Gohan. Imagine.
But yeah, I could see like this character being a new variant of Goku because, like I said, they always change Goku's fit in Xenoverse. It's never been the same, other than the regular character's Goku. But
Really, it's just continuity. Any continuity, they just
change
like,
his
whatever
beat.
series he belongs to.
So this could be a new fit for Goku, and it could be Goku, because then like you said, it goes into the third person aspect of him going into his eye to see Goku. And it also goes back to what I was saying. Like this also could mean that he's over here choosing his race because we don't see Goku's full body, but we see his silhouette instead of him seeing like his full-on character.
I'm looking. Dang. I wanted to see like when Dragon Ball like Heroes, like I forgot what that actually, what is it called? Is it Dragon Ball Heroes? But you know what I mean though. But I wanted to know what time does that take place and if that's around age 1000, because I mean a lot like I said, it was pointed out to me before that it could have been just a game directed towards Dragon Ball Online. But because Dragon Ball Online is closer to 1000, but I told them, like, the person, I'm like, it kind of makes sense, even though actually Xenoverse started 850 and then 2 years later Xenoverse 2 came out and it was 852. At the end of Xenoverse, I don't know where they're at necessarily, but it's still in 800. This could still be set further down the timeline, and he just might be our new primary time patroller instead of them doing it, because in Xenoverse 1, I mean, believe it or not, it wasn't like the same time patroller each time, like in terms of design, because the first one, I think actually yes it was, because yeah, in the first one it was a dude with redhead, like he had a red hair. Yeah, remember the red spiky hair?
Yep.
Like the default Saiyan hair.
Yeah.
And then it went from there, and then he also ended up being in Xeno 2. But the thing that Xeno 2 did in homage to Xeno 1, the hero, I forgot if our character sacrificed himself or not, but or whatever. But like I think he was like called upon as a legend. But it could make sense, mainly because, I mean, it could make sense, but in Xenoverse 1, the person who, whatever your character was, whatever his design was, that defeated Demigra and saved the time stream in Xenoverse 1, in Xenoverse 2, in the middle of Kanton City, it shows your character, and you deem it as like the hero that saved Kanton.
Yep.
So they could still do that here, where like this is just their character. They're like the game's customizable character that they made for the game, to being like, oh look, this is the new Kanton hero, but that person right there, you could probably change him just like how Xenoverse 1 and 2 did. Well, Xenoverse 2 did, to be honest. I don't know. To
That's
be
a
honest
cool
with you,
little
I really
speculation.
do not want it to be DB online. And if it is, technically speaking, it's like I was told, like you told me, it's basically a PC Xenoverse, and if that's the case, then shoot, like, why? Like, just call it Xenoverse. Like, I don't even care, even if you want to say that, like, oh yeah, we're paying homage to DB Online. That's cool. Label it Xenoverse. You might as well. Bro, Xenoverse has way too much content and things for people to do for it to not just be Xenoverse. People have been asking for too long, too fudging long, have we gone without another Xenoverse? And then you're talking about presumptuously from the time when we thought that the game was done and over with, that's when they made a production. Like it's 3 years after Xenoverse debut.
Xenoverse 2, yeah,
Like,
it's
20
like
that's
3
what-
years.
That's
That's 2019.
Like, yeah, bro.
No,
Yeah,
28.
bro,
It was like
we got
2018. 2018 because
Yeah,
it
but we
started.
got the Broly DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I'm saying we got the Broly movie DLC with Gogeta and everything. Bro, we were like, that's when Xenoverse was starting to. I mean, it was still relevant, but it was starting to slow down and everything. And people been making speculations and wanting Xenoverse 3 around that time. It made so much more sense for them to like, all right, we just gonna do this behind the scenes so we can surprise y'all later. But I do not like you, Dips, for not confirming it or what the heck the title name is. Like, it makes no difference. It makes no difference about the production of the game. You could have gave us that. Like, there's no reason why you can sit here and be like, yeah, so what's, like, the dude literally asked him, so what's the official title? Oh, the official title, yes. The official title will be hopefully reported soon. I'm like, yo,
Like,
trolling.
he trolled us.
Like,
He trolled us there.
You
Oh,
are
he did.
trolling me. There's no way.
I would like to point out though that let me go back here in the trailer. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but in the trailer, if we go back to where he sees this guy, right? Cedric did point out that this could be like a third person point of view. This could be Goku, which is why at the end of the when he goes into his eye, he sees Goku and therefore he transforms, which also links back to Xenoverse 2, because in Xenoverse 2, the characters when they remember, if you played Xenoverse 2 at the beginning, you couldn't get the Saiyan transformation without training with said trainer. So you couldn't get Super Saiyan 3 without fighting Goku. You couldn't get Super Saiyan Vegeta without fighting Vegeta. You couldn't get Potential Unleashed without going through the Gohan stuff. You couldn't get Giant Namekian without doing Piccolo's missions. You couldn't do all that other stuff.
Transformation either.
You couldn't
So you fought. You had the summon hit.
Yeah, you had to summon hit, and then there's a lot of stuff that you couldn't get without having to fight said trainer. So
that's true, but I also think this is a simulation Goku though, because right now he should be in the simulation room, right?
Yeah, this is the simulation room. But the thing is, though, he only programmed it to fight the bots right here. So he only programmed it to fight these bots, and then he literally.
Okay, so when it's dark like that, that means the simulation is on.
Yeah, the simulation's on when he's in here. Yeah. Obviously.
Okay. So when it goes white like that, that means simulation's over.
The simulation's over, and then somebody walks into the frame. Yeah, the simulation is gone right here.
Dang. Okay.
And then I pointed out with the whole thing why I said it could have been Goku in the first place was, well, one, it looked like Turtle Hermit. The pants looked like Turtle Hermit gi. It had to be. So and then it might be a different design in terms of his shoes, whatever, but still, it's Turtle Hermit. It has to be Turtle Hermit.
Yeah, 100% that's Turtle Hermit.
Yeah, 100%. So, and then like you said with the third person thing, it looks into the eyes, and once it goes through all like these different big names for Dragon Ball between Cell, Kid Buu, Gohan, Piccolo, all them at the end he sees Goku. And what I was saying was, Goku we all know Goku. Goku loves to fight, he loves to spar, he loves to train. He sees the CAC, my speculation is he sees the CAC and he steps in the middle of his training session to probably want to spar with him. And that's why I am assuming that's probably Goku. It's very Goku is type of thing for him to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then my speculation for that part right there of him going through these little, different characters in Dragon Ball was them emphasizing on more customization characters coming, which could be because we see Piccolo right here.
We see Piccolo, Frieza.
We see Trunks, Cell. That's Kid Buu about to pop up. Beerus. Then we see Broly
and Gohan,
Vegeta, and then Goku. Mind you, if you remember at the beginning of Xenoverse 2, you don't see the characters in the customization area. You only see their silhouettes, which you're seeing here. So I've kind of like
not that much.
I've kind of put that together that this is somewhat of them choosing or them emphasizing on more character creation, or you know, what Cedric said,
Like
because
races.
yeah, different races of picking which one you want to be in the game. But I do
Right.
like Cedric's take on that part right there for the whole like silhouette thing going on right here of it, this being Goku. He's wanting to spar, which honestly I feel like right here he was like I brought up in the Xenoverse 2 statement that he is training to get Super Saiyan. So when he gets to this point, because remember, if you did Xenoverse 2, you didn't have the transformation until you got to the very end of when you had to fight Vegeta or Goku. So this could be him right here being like, hey, this is your last training. You can, you know, they allow you to use the transformation during the last battle, if you remember that. So,
Yeah.
this is him seeing Goku, and he's like, okay, this means I'm right there at that point. And he's going into the eyes, and he's like, dang, I have all these different perspectives of people I could train with to unlock different stuff. And this is him seeing Goku at the end. He's like, you know what? I'm going this route. I'm going Super Saiyan. Just to close off the video, let me know what you guys think. Forget to leave a like and a comment on that so I can hear your opinions, just as how we let you guys know our opinions on the game. We will
It's like
probably
your opinion doesn't matter. It's like,
Yo.
I'll probably be streaming also back on in April for the battle hour to see more information about the game, because it is going to show more information, and we're also going to see Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku in fighters as well there. So y'all stay tuned for that.
On Almost Life is gonna be Xenoverse 3. Anyways.
Yo,
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I might start content creation if that Xenoverse 3 pops up. I might.
I'm telling you, bro, it's
anybody that does content creation for Xenoverse, it's just endless content. Endless. There's a reason why Sirius and Rhyme Style just had nothing but Xenoverse every single day for 3 years straight.
Yep, that is true.
I'm telling you, bro.
But y'all stay tuned. You know, I'm probably gonna be dropping another video on the anime debate that I'm probably gonna have for the showcase of Beerus and the Galactic Patrol. So stay tuned for that, and see y'all later.